could we speak about your relation to trade, your relation to auction house and galleries? It was for a long time very difficult, right?
It was difficult, I think, to impose the type of work which 90% of this work, it's something, when you have it, you have to, how to say, it's almost impossible to resell. So automatically you are touching to one of the nerves of the art world. And I don't say that as something totally negative or whatsoever, even if we all know today the craziness of such a market. But in fact, if you cut the possibility to buy a work and to resell it 20 years later or 2 months later, you really cut something very important on the art market. And without pretentious, I will say it's a big question about the capitalistic situation of
yes,
the society.
But now you make work that can be resold, right?
The one which are more or less the only one always in circulation are works I did more than 50 years ago. So these works existed, I did not burn everything. And of course the people who have it can a little more easily sell it back. It's in fact, it's a kind of a painting, just to say so. And this doesn't open any problem compared to any works of art existing. But if you speak about all the work in situ, which is the majority of the work, it took, I don't know, almost 40 years before one collector dared to buy one work for his place, which is definitively for his or her place. And I understand perfectly that such an acquisition, it's opening many questions to the one who want to do it.
So
but
it
some
means,
people did it.
So it means if you make on purpose something for my house and I want to resell it, I'm not allowed by you to resell it, right? At auction, for example.
I mean, if you sell the house with it, I think it's possible.
But just the work, impossible. You refuse it, and if it passes at auction, you refuse it, right?
No, but I don't refuse it. I think it's just impossible. You cannot take out, I mean, everything can be done, but you cannot take out your wall, you cannot take out your floor from your house, and then to say, okay, I take it out from my place, and now if somebody wants it, I can give it to you. It's outside of the work in question, because this work deals with a specific architecture or specific environment, etc., etc. So unless you transport the full house, it's almost impossible.
So it happened. It happened already that some work passed at auction, were proposed at auction, and you said it's not okay to sell it, right?
I don't even have to say that. It's impossible. That's all. It will be like, let's say, in a big scale. Some people, and in fact, some people were arguing such a stupid thing when it was a big polemic with Palais Royal.
Mm-hmm.
People were saying, the work is beautiful, but we can put it someplace else. Just forgetting that it was done for this place, and has no way to be transported anyplace else. So in fact, it's exactly the same problem. You can destroy, but you cannot transport someplace else. And if you cannot transport, that means you cannot sell.
But today, when you make a work which is shown at Kamel Menou or at Xavier Hufkens, it can be resold after, right?
That's another series of works. Of course, they exist, and they have a rule for re-installation. So these are not what I call in situ. I call them in French, no, but even in English, we said situated work. That means that the work has to follow a rule to be installed. So when it's very simple, it's some indication for the wall. When it's a little more complicated, it's a little more complex as a rule. But these pieces are done and made in order to be destroyed and reinstalled.
D'accord.
But it's a different type of work.